Last open my
Echo.
notes. Today's date 2/12/23. Sunday. Session. Alright, someone get that recap.
Alright. Last time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z.
I was actually trying to hold myself from saying that.
I've been
Trying to let Sean talk. I was like, I didn't want to interrupt him.
I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot last time. I was like half asleep the whole time. I remember some of my stuff, but I don't remember some of y'all's stuff because I
Let's
was
say your stuff now.
meeting up with the Secret Society, and
Mhm.
we were discussing like next steps basically. Well, I wasn't. Rev was, but
Oh.
we were discussing like what kind of plans we want to go after next. I also met the Dark Boss. And we were trying to decide like whether I should start going after my powers or whatnot. And I think we settled on. I learned a little bit more information about Vestris, and then we were gonna start trying to test out my powers. I don't remember all of the information about Vestris. I just know that she had like a slightly tragic backstory. But your tragedy does not excuse your current behavior, so I don't.
Hell yeah. Get her ass. Get her ass.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that as tragic as she. I mean, she was. She was a prisoner in an oubliette. If you don't know what an oubliette is, I'll draw. But basically, it's a big, thin hole that they put somebody in where they can pretty much only stand. It's so thin, you can seal the top. And they're like, forget about you. And you literally just die away from fatigue and exhaustion. But during this time, the incident of Titan's fall, where the Titan had gone and crashed into the mountains and the blood flowed in and she pretty much drowned in it.
But due to the fact of it was Titan blood, it gave her.
It was Titan blood. It gave her
Power.
sufficient power to control the liquid fluid known as blood. She then rose up, murdered her captors, and took over as the new. Oh, tell me all the incredible mounts. Spanish guitar.
Wow, wow, wow! Such queen shit. Such girl. She still needs to die.
Pretty much took over the town, enslaved them, until at one point some demi-liches came and killed everybody in the town and viscerally weakened her, to which then she was sealed away. Most of her powers and person were sealed away in a little jar by another archmage, and threw her ass in the mines to be guarded by two spiritual Naga, until another party rose up, popped her out that bottle, said hello friendlo, and now she's out.
Whoopsie.
And then, if I remember correctly, the rest of the group is fighting the. Forgot the name of the dragon, but.
Gethernax.
Yeah.
We're
Gethernax.
Fighting is a strong word.
After
we
struggling against.
We struggled.
Almost
hard.
dying is a more correct.
Against one of Vestris's summons as she left to go do other things before being smoke bomb whisked away by Chuetsu's greatest warrior,
Yes.
Who told us to raise an army?
Team Sama.
And then we were teleported back. Yeah,
Team Zudono.
Nightfall.
I hope you know that I
Cecil
will now.
decided
I
to
will
sleep
now
the
call
entire
him
time.
Teams Dono.
Team's Coon.
No,
Teams
Teams
Coon.
Dono.
Teams don't.
He deserves a respectful title.
I love him.
He's not of higher station than me, but he reserves. He
Team
deserves-
Sensei.
Yes, I'm calling him that. I'm calling him Team Sensei.
And he teleported us back to Titans.
No, he just
No.
smoke bombed y'all out of there.
Oh, out of the city. Or out of
Gave
the
y'all
city.
the black bag treatment.
Yeah, and then we got a. I think we're getting a boat and we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And Cecil decided to sleep the whole time. Until the very end.
Very well.
Fan the hammer.
And whole door still needs clothes.
We found the one rat.
Just
No,
hanging
Corona.
along.
He has a cloak-ish around his waist.
We did find the one rat.
Single red. Well,
Alright.
then we'll pick up Rev.
Ooh.
Rev. Some time has passed since last session. A few good hours of kind of mingling in and about. You were simply told that the area to prepare and train your abilities is being prepared as you see a bunch of kind of hard-hatted goblin workers like mining away at rock, and it just says future training area. But other than that, what would you be doing, let's say in the span of 5 hours, intermingling this goblin kind of nightclub mafioso den?
I guess if I'm just gonna be in there, Rev is probably like, yeah, making friends with some of the goblins. Maybe you know, shooting some craps.
Okay.
He might have legitimately been at the craps table for 5 hours.
Oh no.
That's where I'd be.
No.
Wow.
Why did we leave him with the money?
All of our money!
I don't have all of them. I've only got like 1,800 gold.
Only.
Only.
Did we hide the rest of it?
Mm. 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 Maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't really know anyone who's like in here or anything, and like, so I think Rev would just be trying to like get to know a few people, see, you know, familiar faces maybe recognized from town, and be like, oh hey, aren't you that guy? You know, stuff like that.
Okay. I'll say of the group, you do recognize a few goblins that you've seen before. One of them introduces himself as Daniel.
Hello, Mr. Daniel. I am Reve.
Oh, hello, Rev.
Mr. Daniel, what do you do outside of this organization? But also,
I'm-
what do you do inside of this organization? I'm curious about both.
Well, both of the same. I'm a bit of an information gatherer.
Ooh,
A scout along the walls. Ears to the ground, if you will.
Double O Daniel.
Indeed. We are quite pleased to have you in our ranks, Rev, as some of our more magically studious, and he kind of looks around, goblins, are quite interested in your wood and woaded capabilities, seeing as how most of our wood-known magic has a peculiar property.
This is property.
Well, wood, if you may or may not know, is a deep magic of the elves. Their wood is capable of moving both memories, knowledge, and even magic through it, like pipes, tubes, straws. We believe that perhaps we can use you and your magics to take certain magical elements and put them elsewhere.
Oh, this is interesting. Do you want like a
Yes.
finger to test this with, or?
No. Testing will be a bit later, but what do you know? And he kind of looks around in a hushed voice of werewolves.
Oh, is this, I know you are sort of Double O Daniel. If I say something, is this between us?
It is.
Is it?
No, but it is.
Double O Daniel, I'm trusting you. I know you're like the informant for this whole group.
Well,
This seems
what, all up?
like
I
the
asked you
person
a
that I
question
would not want
first.
to
What do you know? You
invite
can't.
this.
Hey, no. I asked you first. You gotta answer. You can't answer me the question.
It's
After
like,
I ask you a
this is like when
question.
your therapist is.
What do you
thinking,
know?
No, I don't know anything now.
Okay, good. Neither do I, but I'll tell you what I know.
All right.
He looks around. He's like, there. He's constantly like shifting and looking around.
Babe,
And
please
then
draw Double O
Rubas. Look at the what?
I said, babe, please draw Double O Daniel.
Oh my god.
He's wearing a little tuxedo.
Yeah, drinking a stinking
Little martini glass.
martini.
Listen. There have been sightings, rumors that we've been covering up of werewolves in and around Titan's Fall.
Well, this is a very scary theory.
Indeed, some of us goblins have even seen it within the walls. But what's more important, what werewolves can do for us. You see, he kind of looks around again. Hold on. Let's talk somewhere more private. And he takes 3 steps back and ushers you forward.
Come with him.
All right. You're still in the middle of the room. He's like,
Yeah,
"All right."
yeah.
The lycanthropy curse travels via blood, replacing its magics, or replacing other people's magics with its magics. Spanish guitar, please. No. Meaning, in our quest to remove the blood mage Vestris, we believe if we can extract the magical replacement properties in the blood of the werewolves with hers, it would strip her of her magics.
Now, is this to say you just want a werewolf to bite her? Or is this to say there is
No.
more complicated sciencey crap that to happen?
There's more complicated science. God forbid she gets bit. And
We don't
just-
want her to become a werewolf.
Yeah, no, we don't want to raw dog the lycanthropy curse up in here. That's no.
It would
Listen.
be interesting.
My family used to live in a town that was attacked by a werewolf. Horrible. Like a black cloud over the town. Murdered everybody. We only survived by escaping through the sewers. Neck deep in shit. My family carried me as a small baby out through the sewers. 500 yards. Shawshank Redemption.
Daniel, I don't mean to be
It's my favorite book.
I don't mean to be racist, but I did not know that werewolves like the taste of goblins.
Werewolves like the taste of everything. They're hateful, spiteful creatures. Some say that they are truly evil incarnate, given physical form. Nevertheless, we've been scouting out peculiar werewolf around these parts. It seems suspiciously weak enough for us to capture and drain of its magical blood-replacing essence. But because it is magic and we are not as skilled in removing it, we have taken interest in you. With you and your capabilities, you can remove this magical curse's essence, as well as become a trained archmage, if you will, of the Woden style.
I think this could be an interesting proposition. Now, Mr. Knows a Lot, Mr. Double O Daniel, I have a question for you. What do you, in particular, know about the Wayfarer Wanderers?
Well, a roaming coven of druids that roam the countrysides looking for other potential druids, witches, if you will, to join their coven. And they have come for a peculiar set of people. Originally, when we set eyes on them, they were coming to speak with another powerful druid that lives in the outskirts of the town, just outside the walls, as I'm sure you've seen, the Twinkling Grove up to the north. However, upon arriving and speaking with this druid, they also found other prospects.
Well,
Like
I
how-
believe one of these prospects is my girlfriend, known as Izzy.
Ah, yes.
And,
The
and
one
I'm
with
just
the-
wondering if she is in danger.
Well, not that we know of yet, but we'll keep an eye on her. Isaiah, the one with the horrifically evil book, correct?
Yes, I gave that to her.
Ah, good. Yes, we'll keep an eye on her.
Do you know where these Wayfarer Wanderers gather?
Well, right now they're gathering in the Twinkling Grove with the other really powerful druid that lives here. But more so, we believe they're... He kind of glances around as he waits for like some kobolds to pass. I believe they're also searching for the kobold's secret treasure.
Oh. To help fund their nature hippie druid magic.
Perhaps. Tell me, what do you know of the kobolds?
Next to nothing.
Okay.
They seem like little dragons. It's kind of cute.
They are sort of. You see, kobolds. And he kind of waits for more kobolds to pass. Have you met one of them?
Sort of. I mean, I am amongst them now, and I was introduced to this group by a kobold. Although we had not really spoken too much beforehand.
Okay. So you're not deeply in league with them.
Correct.
He kind of looks around. Let's speak somewhere more private. He takes 2 steps to the left.
I do the same.
I can love this guy.
The kobolds. Have you heard of the phrase, meet one, meet them all?
No, this seems also racist.
Well, it's not. The kobolds are a hive mind.
Oh. Like a literal one?
Yes. And no. You see, all the kobolds, according to ancient goblin lore, are the same kobold. However, it is believed that the original kobold was a smart, incredibly powerful and intelligent dragon thing that, in order to remain humble servants, scattered itself into thousands and thousands and thousands of tiny little lizard creatures. However, they have one special gift, and that is the more kobolds gathered in one area, the smarter they all get. Imagine more pieces of brain, like a jigsaw puzzle put together. You see more of the picture.
Interesting.
Well, I'm telling you this so you know. You can't trust one kobold over the other. They're all the same. Meaning, keep your secrets. Just because one kobold may act a certain way, that doesn't mean all the kobolds act that way. There are even some kobolds working for the enemy. All of them too dumb to realize that they're the same kobold. One learns that apples are in an orchard to the west, and all the goddamn kobolds know that apples in orchards to the west, even if they don't want it. No secrets are safe with the kobolds.
What about the goblins? Are you also like a hive mind, or is this
No,
like...
good God, no. He kind of squints and looks at you. No.
I don't know if I could believe you.
Wow.
How can you prove to me that you are an individual goblin and not a hive mind person?
I think therefore I am. I have my secrets and I keep them. Besides, if goblins were a hive mind and we can share all our intelligence together, we would conquer the world easily.
Easily?
Easily.
Yeah.
We were given this pure heart for unionization. Well, the kobold's
Mr.
treasure. Do you know what it is?
I do not know what it is. Is it their brains?
No.
Is it collective information of generations upon generations of kobolds?
No, God, no. They have the memory of a goldfish.
Oh.
Now, in fact, most kobolds are barely even sentient. We had a shovel and a kobold take an IQ test, and the shovel won. Oh, you might ask if it doesn't have any sentience to move? Simple. The kobold ate the test, the shovel did not.
Fair, actually.
Nevertheless,
So what is their treasure?
we don't know where it is, but somewhere hidden amongst Titan's Fall. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. Somewhere hidden amongst Titan's Fall, kobolds have come across 3 treasures. The first one is a hat. It says that anyone that wears the hat can look anywhere else in the world. Ability so potent, so powerful that they can scry across all planes of existence. See all the secrets of the universe. But for whatever reason, the kobolds, last we saw it, were using it like a cornucopia. They were just stuffing apples in it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. We have no idea where it is, but one goblin put it on their head, saw the face of God, and died. That's all we know.
Oh, that's upsetting.
So much so. The second is there's a strange tribalistic possession of theirs. It is a tall, ivory deck of cards. They pull it out for ceremonies and do all kinds of heinous shit with it. Most of the time, from what I've seen it do, They pull out cards until a kobold dies horrifically. Then they pull cards and the kobold comes back to life. We don't know what this ritualistic sacrifice is,
Well, this is
but it is concerning.
strange.
Yes, we might be in an alliance, as the two mafioso families have met, but that does not mean we are allies.
Fair.
Not entirely. And the last, somewhere in the vastness of this town, they have a door frame and a door that said can go to the most forbidden of all forbidden places. The halls of life. Yes. Not much is known about it, but from what we do know of the halls of life, it is an infinite spanning hall that represents one's journey from birth until death, from creation until eventual destruction, representing the linear path of a cycle.
This seems like a flawed hallway. Why would the hallway be infinite if it only covers your life? Your life is not infinite?
As you do not know the length of your life. For some it is longer, for some it is short. Regardless, we've been looking for any one of these three. And so do we believe the Wayfair Wanderers are as well.
So, what happened after the goblin put on the hat and died? You just lost the hat?
The hat was taken back by the kobolds. This was during our time of negotiation. We didn't know what the hat did, and so one of our men asked to put it on. Saw what we can only assume is the face of God. Its brain popped and fell out its eyeballs. We were all shook. The kobold said, okay, no more hat. And we continued on with the negotiations, and now we are here. Two families united under one cause.
So why do you need to know where the kobold treasures are?
For protection. The kobolds can and can't be trusted with such powerful creations. They can because they're aloof and seemingly got away with it so far without much more powerful members of society at B from taking it from them, but at the same time, good heavens, it's like giving a raccoon a nuclear bomb. Some things just aren't meant for mischievous hands.
Daniel, what do you think of this whole Destra situation? Has me sort of thinning, as it were, spiraling maybe. She seems like really powerful. Like she just killed a dude in front of me, and it wasn't great, you know? And I don't know if I felt fear since my consciousness was awakened some time ago, but this was the closest thing to it. I don't know if in my position as an archmage, number whatever, 11 or some shit, I even with 4 years of training would stand a chance against her. And so I've been racking my brain trying to figure it out, and it does not seem... I mean, obviously I would not be alone, but neither would she, you know? And there's only so many powerful allies you can have before you need like an actual plan. And the plan so far seems to be nothing.
Well, as discussed earlier, I'll lend you into a little bit more of our plan. Our goal is to weaken Vestris with the lycanthrope curse, or at least the blood-swapping portion, to make a vile venom to weaken her enough for the kill, if that can even be said. However, we are constructing another vial to keep her in. One that, similar to that she used to be kept inside. However, she needs to be considerably weakened. And that's where you come in. We need various things to extract and concoct such a venomous toxin, and then a means to deliver it. It seems Vestris has taken an interest to you and your friends.
Well, yes, but she also controls blood, so I don't really want to get bloody people near her.
Indeed. We are also, and he kind of looks around. Hold on. This place isn't private. Come with me. He takes 4 steps back.
That guy take 4 steps forward.
We are working on special defenses against her. Every means of us trying to scout on her whereabouts, she's been popping goblins left and right. Luckily, we have found a few things that work. Potions and concoctions that, if taken, would at least lessen her effects on those pertaining blood.
Interesting.
Yes, they are quite troublesome to make.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Our limited supply came from a collector's guild to the north known as the Emperor.
There could be another way.
Well, I don't know how he would go about collecting them, as he would need some sort of group of well-adventured people to go and gather or collect things. Perhaps, what's the word? Fetch. These are key items to bring back to me, but I don't know where we would find this group of, he throws up air quotes, adventuring people, this collaboration, this party, but I could perhaps give you a list.
No, the list seems good, but there could be another way to have some more numbers against Vestris.
Yes.
This druid coven, as it were. Do you think that, well, let me ask you something first, and this probably needs to stay between us. You've,
He holds up his hand. Wait.
Oh.
Let's go somewhere private. He kind of looks around, takes 5 steps to the right. All right.
You've talked about goblin death a few times in this conversation, and you do not seem too fazed by it.
No.
Do the goblins not see their lives as all that valuable?
No, we do, but all for the good of the Union.
How many of these goblins are there around these parts that y'all, I don't know, are allied with?
You mean in the town?
Sure.
Well, all goblins are part of the same Gobsco Union. In the town, we have about 3,600 members.
Now, see, this is highly valuable information.
Yes, we make up about 1/10 the population of Titansong.
Highly valuable information. What if, maybe a little, and this might seem upsetting to you, but hear me out, what about a little goblin genocide?
He kind of looks around, ushers you to take a step backwards as he steps forward. What do you mean by that?
You've seen me. and you know of my Woden magics. What if there was a way to bestow this gift to the goblin kind? Certainly a lack of blood would be helpful in this fight against Vestris.
You mean to? You kind of like raise an eyebrow. You mean your Woden nature?
Yes, this impenetrable wooden body of mine.
Mm.
It was brought about by a ritual, and we have a druid coven in the northwest of town that probably knows of these rituals. If we could ally them to our side, maybe offering them some access to a kobold treasure or something as a reward, as a something like this, maybe they would be willing to.
We could
And
draft,
maybe not all of the goblins, but some of the
draft some goblins into those forcefully volunteered to undergo this transformation to goblin Woden effigies, I suppose, but
This is not the only idea, but it
I
is
could
an
bring it
idea,
up.
because if these potions and things are hard to procure and they don't even have full effect, I know from first-hand experience that what has full effect against Vestris is not having blood. And this is one area in which I am particularly well equipped. And if we have the capability to do this to more people, as terrible as it is,
And goblins are good at blow darts. We could, once we make the venom. Yes. Interesting.
yeah,
Let
she
me-
might stand a chance against one archmage woad, but she might not stand a chance against 1,000 goblin wards, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Let us. Perhaps we need to speak with the Wayfair Wanderers then, see if they have such capabilities.
Yes, this is my main priority while my friends are out of town.
Indeed.
Second, maybe to the learning more about my archmage stuff. This also seems pretty cool. I want to fire lasers or whatever. But first priority. They're sort of tied for first priority, let's be honest. But we need an army that can go up against this Vestris person without having to worry about the failings and difficulties of magics.
Indeed. Perhaps we should give them a visit.
With you by my side, 00 Daniel, I think we could make something happen. But for now, I think we, maybe enough of these secrets and cocktails, and we get back to the party until whatever comes next.
Very well.
Do you like craps?
I do like taking craps.
To the craps table we go.
Oh, on the table? Alright. And he follows you along. Kind of very pensionally like, oh, okay.
Is there a craps table here? I just sort of made that up, but there might not be.
Yeah, there's a craps table there.
Okay. I guess I'll spend the next
I could learn
whatever
about my
remaining time
powers
we have
or
then
try
teaching
raising
Daniel craps.
allies. I'm going to roll some dice.
Well, I'm waiting on something, aren't I? I'm waiting to on the training ground to be finished, so I feel like there's not much I could do in the meantime.
Okay.
And so we shoot craps. I'll teach Daniel all about craps.
Aren't the Way for Wanderers just like chilly? Are they waiting on anything?
They're chilling, talking with Nessa.
They're doing their own stuff. Yeah.
I was like, wait, I thought only the training thing was waiting.
Well, I didn't think I was free to leave this secret society yet.
Oh, wait, are you trapped? I didn't realize that.
I don't know. I'm like in like some underground bunker or something with a bunch of goblins and kobolds
You
around me. I don't know. What to
prisoner
do.
until you master your powers.
Yeah.
We're gonna
That's
come
sort of
back.
the-
We're not gonna
that's
see
sort
you
of the
for like
impression I
months on end.
You must play
What is-
traps.
It's a bottle
Like
episode.
time
How we
chamber.
got
Power to
secrets
hold
and
your
we-
powers over destiny.
We're not gonna see
Yeah.
you for like months on end. We're gonna come back as like this
Rev's
big,
Rev's training
powerful
arc.
war mage. It's like, the fuck?
What the fuck did we miss?
You're going like through this entire epic training training cutscene. Meanwhile, we're just fighting the forces of evil.
The Rocky music is playing. I'm like climbing upstairs and shit. It's great. Yeah.
I like the idea of like the Rocky music is playing, but you're just playing different games of chance, like roulette,
Yeah.
Different gambling
Just-
games.
Just a bunch of different forms of gambling. Like you're
You're
betting on
learning
the
to use your
horses.
magic to win.
Rev is wearing one of those visors and he's at the roulette table just bet it all on black.
If I win this, I gain this power.
You know, ability gambling would be kind of like
That would be kind of fun.
kind of silly. Like you have to you have to bet one of the
a
abilities that
slot
you learn
machine.
leveling up to get like other ones. Yeah, that'd
No,
be,
a
that'd be
slot
kind of, that'd be
machine, so
kind of
like
funny.
a random ability giver, you put in one, you get a random, either it's gonna be bad or good.
Or you just lose.
Yeah.
Or you just lose.
Like a real casino, the house always wins, but there's
Yeah.
a chance.
There's a chance. And if you lose, you get a bad ability.
If you quit while you're ahead, you
And,
can probably
and
make
the
it out
ones
of the
the ones that you give up and that you don't win back, they go to the BBG.
Right to Vestra.
That'd be a cool one shot.
We didn't realize that at the bottom of the slot machine it said made by Vestris.
in tiny in like very, very tiny print.
She's
Bright
legally
red
obligated to put it on there, so we know.
In
Did you use,
bright
like,
red print. No one looked at the bottom though.
All it looked like was a red line. I didn't think it was
Hiding in
words.
plain sight.
All right. Meanwhile, pull out the. Ooh. Meanwhile, back in Burakkuonā over here.
Boca Raton.
Hold on, I gotta find country musics for back in the country. We need.
Yeah.
What's that head ass Japanese instrument? What is it called?
Shamisen?
You
Yeah.
talk about like, oh,
I like how I knew what you were going for, even though you called it a fucking head ass instrument.
you're talking about like it's the Japanese guitar, yeah, or similar to what a guitar is.
I think Japanese people just play guitar.
Some do.
It's a cultural
If you're
one.
talking about
I
like the
forget.
traditional one, I think there's multiple, but the one
I
the
think
only
it
one that I know
starts
is-
with a B.
the only one that I know of is the shamisen, but I think there's multiple.
There's a biwa as well.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, what about that one from?
Oh,
Is that the one?
shamisen. Yeah. There's the shamisen, the biwa, and the goto.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure they have like a shit ton of them,
Mm-hmm.
but like I don't really know the one
Shamisen is 3.
because I'm a
yeah, that's
filthy
the 3
American
string.
and I don't care to learn about other people's cultures.
All right.
Oof.
Oof, on the recording. Let's go. Not during Black History Month.
No.
All right. The smoke dissipates. You find yourselves in a quiet, kind of dockside town. Each of you kind of sitting on tatami mats as you look out from the second floor of what appears to be a Japanese-styled, kind of no glass but slatted windows looking out onto the waters, cresting upon the moonlit banks. Ships floating in the docks as various lanterns kind of gleaming. And each of you blink a few times as you don't remember how you got there. But sitting in the middle of the room. Hold on. Shoetsu's greatest warrior, Chim Sensei, says, Mistress Montarum, we have arrived at our safe house for now. I will prepare us a boat, but I must remain behind to protect our household and ensure the safety of your family.
If you must, but please stay safe.
Indeed. I'll prepare a ship, and I will send forth more information once I get them. And he
I spoke to you that we will be back.
he bows and then jumps up almost into nothing and is gone.
Shit. I was gonna ask if there's a place I can get clothes.
I don't think I like teleportation magic.
This is one of our safe houses, so we should be able to find something. Just give me a second to look.
Yes, I don't think it'd be a good idea to walk around with.
Yes, and
This was part of a building.
I'd prefer you to not have another wardrobe malfunction. Just give me a moment.
Just
She'll go look around for clothes for him.
You find a nice like male kind of kimono-esque robe.
yes.
Yes.
So that young hold the door doesn't need to be swanging furball doll.
Yes. I get you a nice kimono. I'd say that fits quite well.
Honestly, he seemed to pick the coloration and the design perfectly to match. Well, not current, but more of what I like.
I mean, I just kind of like picked what I thought would fit you. I didn't really go like looking very long. Plus, we don't really have like the nice stuff here, considering it's a safe house. But we have, you know.
Wait, this isn't the nice stuff?
No, this is just a regular kimono that you would get.
He's just bewildered. Just what?
Yeah, that's a fairly cheap fabric.
Well, shit. I grew up poor then. I mean, that was a given. What I thought was fancy isn't even close to this.
Oh, you have no idea of the decadence.
Since I can go
For formal ceremonies, it would take like maybe 2 to 3 hours to get dressed for them, and you don't get to dress yourself. Servants dress you.
Oh.
It's a whole thing.
Like
a headdress and everything. It's a lot.
It seems very convoluted.
It is. It's
very uncomfortable.
Extremely, because you have to just sit on your knees and wait in the background while other people talk, and you're all fucking dressed up like a doll. It sucks. I hate it, and I never want to go back. But let's focus on what we need to do.
Real quick, Kappa, don't call me out like that, because that was the idea I had.
Wait, what?
Am wife for mug.
That's the idea I had.
Am wife for muggle.
Because I was gonna.
Wait, do we have
This
an
area.
armor here?
No, you don't have armor there. You got buy it.
Yeah. Because he was gonna ask, like, is
Can
there
we
any,
buy it?
like,
Everything's
weapon
to
shops or anything like that? Because he needs a weapon.
I would say if you think you have time.
Because he doesn't have armor, he doesn't have a weapon.
If you think we have, well, aren't your weapons your fists?
Yes. But they're not plus ones anymore.
Well,
They're not plus-
I can
they're
lend
not
you a
plus
sword.
one weapons anymore. That is true.
I have several.
That kind of armor would need to be made.
Yeah, it would need to be made custom.
Alright. Then for now.
Yeah,
Wait.
that shit is expensive.
Catbug, are my fists still plus one weapons? Even though they're not the mechanical arms anymore?
Oh.
That's what I was getting at, yeah.
No, then.
Yeah.
I can turn those gauntlets into. I can probably take the material of the gauntlets, take out the insides, and probably extend them to fit your current hands. But I would need my workshop for that. But that is all predicated on the fact that we get home soon.
Well, yes.
So we have to
How
get one of
long
those
is a
boats.
boat ride from the island to? Well, then we have to walk.
Yeah, it's
A bit.
Well, there's some cities on the coast that may have a teleportation circle. I'm not sure. I have not ever been to the Crucible. I simply know of it, and the Glass Shore I've only heard of. But how long is the boat ride across? Considering I've taken it before.
3 months.
Cool.
Well, the
Ooh.
boat trip itself is 3 months.
Maybe, what was his name again? It was Chips?
Yes. seems
Maybe we can ask him when he gets back. If there's any teleportation circles nearby.
We need to make haste and leave. And we cannot take the transportation circles. At least not here.
Well, of course. I meant on the way.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Hopefully there's one on the Glass Shore.
there's something else to
Okay.
consider if we're going to be on a boat for 3 months. It's like 3 full moons.
Oh, that is true.
So-
Right.
Sorry to
I didn't even think of that. Oh, shit.
it's,
Out of character. Can you remind me of why we can't take the teleporters in here? I remember that being a thing that
Are
was.
they being like watched?
Yeah.
what if I mean what if I tried to go through but not, I mean, aren't they looking for you?
Well, considering Vestus is behind this whole thing, I would assume
could
they're
look-
looking for all of us.
I mean, another option is we could fight our way through.
But do any of you know how to use it?
No,
Because remember, there's people that
No.
operate it for us.
it's true. It's gonna be a low roll, likely, but I want to see if, due to like seeing them operate, the hold the door, figure out how to use it.
Hmm.
Oh.
Trying to do what now?
From seeing like the operations of the teleportation portals, could hold the door figure out how to use it?
I would say you can attempt to, but it wouldn't be quick. You would need some time to sit down and maneuver it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was just people casting spells. Was it like an actual like terminal machine that where they were like, "Meh."
Yeah, there's a set of people that are
Oh, and I'm making a roll for that.
kind of moving Stargate dials around.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking right up my alley then.
Yes.
And then afterwards they're like, all right, yeah, there's like a couple gates, and then they're just realigning where they go.
Would that be an
Yeah.
Arcana or an Intelligence check?
Would it be an intelligence check?
Or an
Arcana.
check?
It'd probably be Arcana.
So that's why I was
Once you
rolling
get
this.
there.
Oh, once we get there, okay.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're gonna need to look it over.
Yeah. Well,
We have time to take a rest, and that would be preferable to being on a boat for 3 months while everything continues, as it were, and also possibly get mauled by Richard.
honestly, in this situation, since
think we
do
have
any
much of
of
a
us
choice.
know how to operate a boat? Just in contingency if Richard ends up killing everyone else?
No, I paid
No.
people to take me.
Let me see. Oh no, I'm only proficient land vehicle.
Then
I mean,
sad.
I'm not, I mean, I guess I'm not one to talk, but it doesn't seem that hard to steer a boat.
I could figure it out,
But also, my fear would be if there's, I mean, anyone else on that boat.
Hey, is there a
thing. A larger ship requires multiple people. We could take a small one, but then, on the time of the full moon, less room for Richard,
Yes.
more dangerous situation. And then again, the issue of time. I do not want to leave this situation here
For 3
going into
months.
for 3 months.
And in my opinion, I would say trying to go to the teleportation circle, even though a dangerous option, would probably be the fastest.
Another idea, this is, me just, brainstorming, but what if there was some kind of magic we could harness to, I don't know, control the winds or the ocean? Speed things up a bit. Do
That
we
would
know
speed
about that?
That would speed things up. Like if we could have a constant wind pushing into the sails.
Isn't that typically done with sort of druid magic?
With what?
Like typically done with druid magic. Because I know from my studies, I don't know anything when it comes to.
I mean, druid magic does typically have to deal with nature, and that would be some force. I would say that seems plausible.
There's
But
some books in the safe house.
I've only learned enough about magic from my own tinkering around, but that is not one of the things I figured out.
There are scrolls.
What kind?
Scrolls, I would say scrolls detailing secret passageways, various languages, things that like a spy would have to maneuver around as you are in like the hidden safe house. But if you're looking for wind magic, you either use wind or fire magic to propel a boat, or water magic, I suppose. Otherwise, you can sneak or fight your way back through the teleporter, as someone has mentioned, but you would need either to sneak in and study a considerable amount and commandeer a gate, and then teleport out, or, cause a scene or whatnot, but I would say those are the information for the two things I were talking about.
Ataru, is everyone on this island trying to kill us?
I wouldn't say everyone, but there seems to be a large undead force that is made up of either some of my people who have been killed in the struggles, or people who have joined the United Clan's side, or Vestris' side for that matter. There would not be there would not be a small force in our way. We would have to fight through a decent amount. If we're going to take this path, I think it would be best to sneak most of our way to the portal as far as we can get. But definitely we would need to take a rest here. Recover our strength, because it will not be easy.
Well, also, I think we need to think of a proper plan. What do we know for now? I mean, does Vestris have your family sword?
I would assume so. That would be my first guess, yes.
And she's basically taken over the island, yeah?
No, not the whole island. There are other clans. My clan is not the strongest.
So she's taken over only your clan?
So from what I was told, I can gather that she has taken control of the bottom 3 clans, has subjugated mine, and I don't know if her forces have yet to conquer the remaining clans.
I would say, from what you can tell, it's not like a large fascist uprising. There's still... Most of this is like behind the scenes, behind the political doors right now, still.
Oh.
Based on the island. It's not totalitarian like dictatorship. They're not like walking the streets and everywhere is bad. It's just like regular people don't know what's going on, but like secret police kind of deal.
That's the situation in Choetsu right now?
That's the situation in the area that you're in. Like,
okay.
from arriving, from looking things over, like, Vestris is moving throughout the island with impunity, but it's not like everyone in the street is controlled by her.
But wasn't the whole area from the teleporter until my house, wasn't that all kind of an illusion? Or
No, just a bathhouse.
oh, alright. When I asked questions to like confirm, a lot of that like made it seem like everything was an illusion.
No, because you asked that, like, is everything I'm looking at? And I'm like, yeah.
No, because one of the things I asked was when we were walking through the streets, if anyone like bothered to look at us, or were they all just like did they not even seem to notice us? Because that was a scene where literal royalty plus a bunch of people, kinds of people that wouldn't be commonly seen there, were walking through the streets. It would draw eyes at least, but you're like, no one noticed them. No one noticed.
No one did care. It's very heads down, but yeah.
Okay, but they showed signs of like actually realizing we were there. Like that was kind of what I was getting. It was like,
I would say yes then.
okay, all right. So that changes my perception of this, because I thought it was like fucking everything is desolate, like all under an illusion. Everyone's those Ronin shit. Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know the strict politics of your island, but we couldn't go to other clans to maybe, I don't know, at least get some people to get us out of here, or...
Well, the power balance between the clans is delicate. They're not necessarily allied with one another. Basically, they're always jockeying for position based off of, current political power, the strength of their clan's artifact, and how much wealth they wield.
But you don't think that they could be rallied against a common enemy that's not even part of your culture at all, who's trying to take it over by brute force?
They could.
Yeah, let's just hope they're not as stubborn as dwarves.
One, it would be difficult to prove. Two, some may not want to help us. And three, and possibly the most important one, I specifically do not have a very good relationship with the other clans, being that I, by leaving, kind of dishonored the strongest clan.
Ah.
That was the one you were supposed to marry?
Yes.
Ah.
So
that
other clans
drama.
may not quite be willing to help me because of that. They would not want to, step on toes.
Boy.
Also, as a deserter, I am not necessarily seen as the most honorable, and thus they are not likely to trust me as much.
Well, what about this? What if we, it's one thing for someone that you don't really like to come knocking on your door and trying to convince you of something, and also try to convince you to work with people you don't like. What if we somehow, I don't know, snuck our way in and spread the information without us necessarily being so straightforward? You know what I mean? Like, what if we infiltrated their courts and made them think that they were getting the information from within? Like, what if we somehow make it so that our idea looks like their idea? Because you have all the knowledge of courts and that system, at least some knowledge. What if there's a way that we could make them think that it's their idea?
What would I know about the kind of the way some of the other clans work, or their general dispositions? Like, what would the political ties be like? If we were thinking of implementing a plan like this, which clan that is not currently involved in the situation here would I think would be the best one to go to, or to try something like this with?
I would say Sutin Raisu, the second strongest clan, because they are the second strongest clan. When you pissed off the first strongest, they're like, yes, good.
Okay. What is their whole deal? Because like I know what my clan is all about. What are they like as like a like a short blurb and shit?
They are they're kind of the warrior clan. A lot of infighting, a lot of kind of shit talking, and they're really just trying to get rid of their they act big and tough, but in reality they're the biggest exporters of like fishing goods and the big anime body pillows.
Where do they export to?
Just all around, like the Isles of Man, Cumberland Glass Shore.
Okay.
But they are the weebiest of the weebs.
Oh, okay.
And they have the sword Onikiri.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we just, I mean, we could infiltrate, make it seem like they're planning and do all that. Why don't we just approach this?
We may not have to with one of them. I don't know how likely they'd be willing to help in the situation.
I mean,
nor what they would ask in return.
yeah. Let's just see. I mean, we can offer them something. What do we have to offer? We're semi-powerful adventurers with a name.
Not here, but
I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to anyone.
Well, what if, I mean, Vestris is kind of acting behind the scenes right now, right? So what if we make their lives a little more miserable and blame Vestris, get their attention up about her, and then we can approach them as possible allies for them instead of us asking them.
If
the suit and racer are not fools, and that would take time. A lot of it.
I'm also against that plan. I'm not very keen on doing any of that, causing sabotage or anything like that, and blaming it on someone. Just
You hear soft little pause pop 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 as Change returns. I am back, Mr. Sumtaro. I have acquired the boat to the glass shore. It is ready whenever you are ready to take your leave.
James and something I neglected to mention is that, Sokka, are you okay with me disclosing this information to him?
Well, I suppose.
One of our companions has the curse of lycanthropy, and
Takes a sidestep and turns, like, ready to draw his sword.
No, he has it under control. The only issue is during the full moon, and being trapped on a boat would leave us with very little options to subdue him. We're used to subduing him in open fields, but this would pose a challenge.
Understandable.
We're currently trying to brainstorm other options of perhaps raising forces to help take the castle back, or of infiltrating the teleportation circle to get back to our home at a time and manner to raise forces there. My first thought was maybe going to the Sutenresu.
Ah, yes. Them weebs to the north.
Yes, despite their disposition, they are great warriors, and I may have a bit of good favor with them for my stunt with the Oyokorobi.
Well, as potent warriors as they may be, they are often out of disposition in their high lofted castles, jerking off to hentai. However, I overheard your plan of sabotage. I believe this could align in our favor. And 2 birds with 1 stone. Nearby, there is the Dakimakura making facility. If we put it to a torch and then leave them evidence of Vestrith, the Seton Resu might believe that Vestrith destroyed their precious body pillows and therefore bring great wrath. In the meantime, such a large fire, a conflagration, if you will, would be a suitable distraction from the teleporters.
Yes, we should go with this, but what evidence will we have to plant?
We would need things relating to Vestrith.
Blood.
Yes, I have some evidence, and he throws down some dirtied pads. Do not ask where I stole these from.
Oh.
Are they what I think they are?
Pads.
He kind of shyly puts out his paw and scoops it back into his robe. Never mind.
What about?
Sometimes
I was slightly
Paul's just
disgusted.
kind
Just
of-
he's like blushing.
Just
A ninja
gags a
must
little
always
bit,
be
it's just-
prepared.
I'm impressed that you got the, but how and why?
Simple. If I'm being pursued, pocket pad. Yeah. And he throws one at the wall and it
What about?
sticks to it.
What about all of the?
Oh, I thought he stole like. Okay, never mind. I thought he stole used pads.
They are used pads.
That's why I hold it. Like he actually is there
One
a
of these
window?
to the
Is there
face,
a window
the
nearby?
pursuit stops. There's a window nearby.
Hold goes over to the window, just throws up. Like he's done. Like that just. He just throws them out of the
The
window.
desired effect is achieved. I've never been once caught.
Sock looking thoroughly green. What about all
Such
of
is my
the?
ninjutsu way.
What about all the bodies in the bathhouse?
That seems like an average Friday night. We would need more.
Also, the issue with the Ronin corpses is that they still wear our clan's insignia. They would think it was an attack by us.
What if I draw very descriptive pictures of Vestrith
See,
in the act of burning
that's what I was.
and leave it behind as if it were security footage?
On one hand, I would say that's way too obvious.
I can
and
paint in
way too
blood.
obvious.
Vestrith did this.
Kinda stupid, but I think the
That's
student
just what's
rescue would
here.
believe it.
It's spelled W-U-Z.
Vestrum did
I-
this.
How stupid is this other clan? Like, I mean, how
Yeah.
smart do we have to play?
Because we could just write on the wall, from what I've read and what you guys were saying, like, we could just write on the wall in blood, your waifu sucks. Now, I'm not
mean-
entirely sure what that means.
He turns to
Like-
Cecil. Whoa.
No,
And
he's
then
got a point.
sign
That's
it like XO Vestris.
Vestris has been known to leave tags.
Mm.
At least for us, leave tags of attacks
Wait,
or
Mm.
messages she
Wait.
wishes to convey.
Wait.
what we can do is we can take some corpses and dress them up like various waifus on these Makumakuras
Oh my
and leave
god.
them in the same manner that she did.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What is a waifu?
Don't
Wait.
ask if you don't know.
I
Just
have
know-
an idea.
Just know that the Shuten Resu have had many different leaders in the past and many different lines, all of them caused by by fights based off of waifus.
Wait.
Oh
I
my God.
have an idea. The Tokueda clan was the first to accept Vestrish's horrible deal. The Tokueda clan is very fond of a particular waifu on the Dakimakuras known as Tomoe-chan. if we burn down the warehouse but spare all the Tomoe-chans, then they would think this was an attack from Tokaeta.
That would work. I hate that my homeland is just trying to do a bunch of fucking weaves, man.
He kind of kneels down. I will see it done. When you see smoke and white in the sky, head for the teleporter. And he does a backflip into nothing. He's gone.
I hate it so much. I was truly expecting just like Bridgerton shenanigans, not fucking Weeb Wars. I swear to God.
It is Weeb Wars.
You're starting a literal anime flame war, and I hate it here.
Okay.
Oh, God. The second most powerful clan just stays in their towers jerking off their hentai. I fucking hate it here.
I need to get my mind off this. Sock, do you mind if I see one of your great swords?
Yes. Well, you can have. Oh, well, correction. You can borrow this one. Also have a dagger. Here's some javelins.
Chris, when I grab the great sword, how big is it in my hand?
It's pretty big. It's like a unwieldy kind of like long sword. Because it is a long sword.
I'm not giving him my dragon longsword. That's mine. You get my regular greatsword.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer and more unwieldy, but imagine like a longsword that's just like a foot too long.
So it fits
in
well.
your hands.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
It fits well. Yeah.
Why does it look so cool? Why don't I look that cool holding my own weapons?
I'm surprised you can hold these weapons.
I mean, they're not that heavy.
I mean, no, it feels like a paperweight.
I just wish I was taller.
You don't want to be. You've seen how many. Well.
No, I do wish I was taller, actually. Do you know what it's like being 2 feet tall?
I was 4 foot tall.
Yes. I would even take 4 feet tall.
How tall am I now?
I was like 8 feet tall or some shit.
7'9". Like if one of you were to measure it. So I'm double my height. That is. Alright, so how long are we gonna have to wait? I'm assuming we're sleeping here, yes?
I would like to take a nap.
Wait until we see the fire. I would as well, but one of us will need to keep watch. I'll take first one.
Is there like a wash bowl?
Yeah, down the hall to the left. All the doors are sliding.
Okay. Sock goes to clean off the blood.
You go and a little splishy splash, cleaning off huge swaths of blood.
Yeah, take a nap.
Okay.
I want to check. Furbolgs bleed, yes?
Yes, what the fuck do you think
I'm just making sure. I know, I have a picture of it. When I was reading the description of it, I don't know. Because they're imbued with vegetation on some I've seen.
Yeah, the little living planty boys.
That's why I was asking.
Carrots.
That's why I was asking if they actually do bleed or if it's through.
Yeah. Think like a sloth.
Oh, okay.
But they just got grace and shit on them.
Okay.
So in that nature, they're so in that.
Okay, so just vegetation is part of their physical makeup, but there's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're not like little rodent boy over here.
Oh, if we get in a fight, this is gonna suck. I only have a 12 AC.
Oh, the Genesis.
Jesus.
Would it be worth chaining our looks up?
I would imagine not.
I mean, I'm already one step ahead of that.
It's true.
Cowboy Samurai.
I would. I guess with the knuckles, that's gonna take some time. We'd have to be back. So for now, I can make this great sword.
Okay.
That's a good sword. Don't lose it, please.
I do not plan on it.
Well then, as you rest and await the Dakimakura warehouse to go up in flames,
Do we get a long rest or a short rest?
short rest. As it will not take Cheem's Dono that long.
Did not expect it to.
What do we do for short rest again? I'm sorry. I'm just used to it for long rest. So I have.
You can use your hit dice to heal. So unlike a long rest, which resets everything, a short rest allows you to use your hit dice to heal.
How many can we use?
One per level.
Oh, one per level.
So for every level you have, you're level 13, you got 13 hit dice.
I can use all
Specifically, how
13?
long is the short rest?
We'll say this short rest is maybe like 2 hours.
2 hours? Okay, good.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Max health.
Oof, I'm still gonna be out of
Helm.
chakra for this. This is gonna
Well,
be
I need it
rough.
too.
Did I? God, I don't remember. Did I use my haste in the last fight? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did use it.
There we go.
The teleporter. Let me see.
Yeah, there goes all my luck rolls. Three crits in a row.
Yeah, get
Just to
that,
make
get that
sh-
small guy out the way.
Just to make sure, regular greatsword's 2d6, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Da.
2d6 plus strength.
Okay, okay.
I have a high to hit. Damage.
Damage.
Not there.
While y'all is resting. Meanwhile, at the lounge and the craps table. Hey, Double Daniel, do you recover any
Like superiority dice, things like that. Spells. During a short rest.
Forget, what is the thing for spells?
I just noticed that there is a button called short rest on my character sheet.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Click that?
usually, well, wait, you can click on it?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a new like thing on Roll20 where you can set what things get reset on short rest and long rest, and then those buttons will just like reset all those things.
What?
Yeah.
Click
Yeah,
on
so
it, Lindsay.
so-
See what it
Yeah,
does.
no, it doesn't do anything until you set them. So if you see where
Oh.
your like class resource things are, like I think for you it should have like action surge shit like that. Like basically the buttons that are right below things where it keeps track of your class resource, hit the little gear there, and then it says like use proficiency bonus or reset on, and then it'll say first say disabled, and there's a drop down that says long or short rest.
What?
God damn.
Alright,
What was all of
click
that?
it, Lindsay.
I have to do I reset all of these on short rest?
No, I did the one. Or emboldening bond, yes.
Okay. Favorite foe, second win, action surge, superiority dice, indomitable, bullets. I know bullets.
Yeah, I think all your stuff gets reset on short rest. I already put one of them on short rest.
And for paladin spells, it is just the same as wizard. It's just half your level.
Holy crap, there is a button that says short rest.
I know, I just saw it.
I just found it.
It must be fairly new.
I clicked on it. Insane. My apologies for interrupting. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I am just used to clicking.
For paladins, I don't think they get anything on a short rest in terms of spell slots, other than your channel divinity.
What about clerics?
Well, shit.
I don't think clerics and wizards and druids are long rest.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
Ah!
I got no good spells. I mean, I got spells, but none of like the really strong.
Bruh, you're like 7 feet tall though.
Yeah, with a 12 AC.
7 feet
Yeah.
tall!
Clerics are.
Oh boy!
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh boy! Clerics are
I mean, I can pick
long
up
rest
people and throw
only.
them.
Oh.
I just
We
start
got the
picking
fighter
up
stuff,
people and
so.
just throwing them.
Throwing people!
Use one more.
And I have a fire giant spell plus being a furbolg. And when it comes
That's
to
crazy.
picking
I
up,
didn't even
pushing,
know
or
that thing.
shoving, everything is decreased by size line.
Wow.
Bruh.
So I can pick up people and throw them at ease.
Anyway,
I'm gonna do that now.
Double O Daniel kind of taps you on the shoulders after. Sean, roll me a D100. Let's see if you win or lose anything. If it's over 50, you win. If it's under 50, you lose stuff.
Me remembering how to roll dice. There we go.
Good rolls, good rolls, good rolls.
Oh my god, he's at the house.
Oh boy! Oh no!
Well, let's hold on. Let's be honest here. Every
Down on your
number,
luck, you've got the D to the house.
every number is followed by like an inherent number of zeros, right? So that's probably actually just 100
Well, actually, no,
Huh.
because
or something.
the binary representation of 1 is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Oh, they've been
31 ahead zeros and then 1.
Oh no!
they've been trying to, you know, you've been getting shoulder massages. They've been treating you nice. They're like, oh, we even got a penthouse for you. They're treating you well to keep you gambling because you've been hitting the craps table. They figured out that as long as they cheer after whatever dice you throw, you think you've won. They're just like, yeah, and you're like, sweet, and they're like, you did it. However, you have not been doing it in the eyes of your party members.
The eyes of reality.
What have you lost? Please tell me you actually didn't bet the house.
I think we
You,
lost the house.
Rev, would you have bet the house?
I would not
lost
have literally
horses.
bet a house,
What?
but I think he
What would you
probably.
have bet?
I think the most, like realistically with Rev, I think the most he would have lost here is like 1,000 gold.
All right, roll me 10 D100s.
Oh my god, how do you even do that?
Roll 10 D100.
10d100 like that? Oh,
Mm,
10 and D100 have to be next to each other.
what they are
oh,
next to each other.
No, like no space.
10d100. Damn!
Alright, you lose
Crit on the last
558
one.
gold. You lose 558 gold.
Can we use that green one as my initial roll?
No.
Let me do some quick maths here real quick then.
Quick maths! Every day man's on the block. Smoke trees.
Alright. I have subtracted it. I have cried.
Double O Daniel taps you on the shoulders. You're in deep. He says, "All right, I've required ourselves a meeting with the head of the druids of the Wayfair Wanderers.
You
As
what?
well as the archdruid that lives here in Titanfall. We will meet them shortly.
You what?
I've arranged us a meeting.
Okay, this is very sudden. I thought you were playing craps with me. I thought I was waiting on a little training ground saying, not a meeting with the. Oh my god.
Well,
Have you talked to the goblins about this yet? What else has happened? Did you talk to 1,000 goblins and say, hey, you're going to become a wood person if possible? Or are we talking with the
Well,
druids first?
We're speaking with the druids first to see if they can even do that.
No, I guess that's fair. this is, wow. Okay. Where's the meeting taking place? Is
We've
it
been
here?
playing craps for a long time.
I got a little lost in the sauce, I think.
It's been at least 6 hours.
Oh my god!
Christ, is the training grounds ready? I thought that was only going to take like 5.
No. Most of the training grounds is, but they're furnishing it right now.
With what, like some pillows?
Training dolls and dummies and stuff like that, you know.
This is... Okay, so hold on. So where is the meeting taking place? When is the meeting taking place? Do I need to get dressed? I feel like I'm not in proper attire right now for some meeting with a archdruid.
No, it's plenty.
Or should I strip? So that they know that I am a woad?
He kind of leans back and looks you over. No.
They might just think
Well-
I'm one of you.
You could pull down your hood.
I guess I shall do this. But where is the meeting? Is they coming here to the secret society, or are we going to like a bar or
No,
something?
of course not. We will go
Okay,
up to them.
Good. Alright, well, whenever we're ready, I guess. Goodness gracious.
We'll head up to the Twinkling Grove. Come with me. We'll go through the tunnels.
There's
And he
tunnels.
leads you through some kind of various shady tunnels. All this way and that way, and eventually you arrive kind of outside, like a grass-covered kind of Viet Cong trapdoor
Can I,
that leads just outside the walls of Titan's Fall to the west.
Can I like roll survival or something to try and like memorize the way through those tunnels?
Yeah, go ahead. I would say being a scout, your DC pretty winding. It's unfamiliar. We'll say your DC is 16.
A boop! I got a 16.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Hey.
Right on the money. It's a little tough to track, but you're counting paces, you're counting turns, like 45-degree left, 50 paces, 63 steps, slight elevation. You're able to keep track of all of it.
Nice.
It requires a lot of focus, and Double O Daniel's been talking about something, but you've been laser focused in on this, so he's just like, yeah, anyway, that's when my mother...
Rev
And
is just
finally,
nodding.
he lifts up the door, and you're like, got it.
There's like an on-screen effect and everything, yeah. What was this about your mother?
What? Oh, well.
Oh no, nothing, never mind.
Alright. Wow. Anyway. We've arrived.
Oh good.
Listen. I don't know much about this archdruid. I've never met her, but some say she's a little bit quirky.
Quirky.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't look her or the deer in the eyes.
I guess I should not have a problem with this.
Yes. As for the Wayfair Wanderer, seemingly a normal person. Seemingly. We don't
I
know
thought
much.
Wayfair Wanderer was like the name of a group, not the name of a person.
No, it is. I'm talking about the leader.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I will do my best to not say anything that will get me burnt alive. I don't know.
Oh, good I don't think they'll burn you alive.
It happened once. Not with them, with some lava. It was a different story.
Okay.
Let us go, let us go. We shall make new friends today.
As he kind of leads you in, you see that they're... Upon entering, you feel like a prickle on the back of your neck, as if kind of in your time as a scout, you get this gut feeling, this prickliness upon your limbs when you feel like you've been seen, you've been perceived. And it happens the second you enter the grove, as if someone immediately was watching you. It's not a good or bad feeling, but it's unusual. As you begin walking further in with Double Daniel, him in his little dapper suit, he's kind of trudging his way forward, but instincts kind of within you are like kicking in. Your normal stride has become more lurched, as if kind of tactics of being a scout, the way you'd move through forests, it's almost as if they're activating subconsciously. You've lowered yourself a little bit more to the ground. You're listening out. You're trying to perceive as far as you can, and you hear the little pattering, soft and distant, similar to that of wolves. As you see quick glimpses darting between the trees, about 3, 4, 5 large white wolves, it's kind of dodging between the trees. Their movements almost effortless. This feeling starts to revolve into uneasiness as Daniel kind of trudges along. You're more on guard. Perhaps it's from the feeling of being watched, fighting against your scout-like nature, delving into unknown territory while being studied the whole time. Or perhaps it is your woven senses kind of kicking in this soft post-traumatic kind of trauma as you enter the grove of a druid. What are you feeling, Rev? As your
probably a lot
body's
of the latter.
reacting. Okay.
Like that sort of like an angry nostalgia. Not quite trauma necessarily, but sort of a like a sense of contempt and familiarity. But also, I think maybe he might be used to that feeling a little bit of just the being watched part, and so he can sort of stomach that. He probably felt similar things around like A-Test Manor, for instance.
Yeah, maybe this mixed in with the combo of both.
Yeah. So it's definitely more of the latter because he's able to kind of push back the. Yeah, all right, I'm being watched. That's fine.
Okay, so you hunch down a little bit before realizing, like, oh, okay. Straighten up and you try to relax. As the air reverberates with natural magic. And sitting upon a log, kind of two tall women having a conversation. One a bit shorter, but they are sitting on the back of a tall, kind of almost leaf green elk. His horns large and massive, while the other snow white pale hair. Horns gleaming like that of magic. Bright and brilliant. They appear as if light should be shining all like spotlights off of them, but they give not even the faintest glow. As if someone had taken a pair of scissors and cut away a picture, leaving only white light behind. Long, flowing dresses on either. What color are their eyes? The one on the right, her eyes are like
No, I'm not looking at their eyes. I'm not looking at their eye.
Okay. You look at neither of their eyes as they turn to greet you.
I look
Who
the
wanders in?
deer in the mouth.
As you look the deer in the mouth, as it kind of like, it's facing away from you, but kind of turns back to look at you. The deer itself, the elk, you see clasped around the horns, various brass, kind of almost looks like it's brushed brass to look like wood, but it has a band across its eyes, as if blindfolded. The elk kind of looks at you as two green and light blue birds start fluttering in and kind of give you little taps on your wooden extremities before the one with white hair says, "Oh, a woad."
Yeah, I think he takes down his hood and takes off his gloves and says, yes, it is a pleasure to meet you.
And she stands up, does a quick pirouette where you see the jingle and jangle of silver bangles around her arms and ankles. And as she steps forward, you can see that almost frost is forming on the grass as she steps forward. Pirouettes and curtsies. I am Mayfair, the Wayfair Wanderers leader. Mother, mistress, coven leader, and archdruid. It's
Well,
a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well, Mayfair. I am not often given a name by the druids, but I have chosen to call myself Reveille.
As she nods and leans forward to, as if take your hand and kind of pull you in towards their little talking area amongst the logs and elk. He says, "Well, come along, I would like you to meet our host and our guest here."
I do that.
He pulls you forward ever so slightly, and you can feel your wood of your hand kind of creak as you see that frost and condensate are starting to build upon your hand. She is chilly, like a winter's day. Soft and subtle, but I would say you could feel the temperature dropping as things are starting to creak and dry out. But she leads you over to her log and kind of sets rolls of stone out for you to sit upon, that she just effortlessly kind of flicks her hand and the stone magically rolls across the ground for you. And this is our gracious host, the sage of the verdant forest. The elk bows down, and the small woman atop has kind of brushed brass leaflets, kind of vines that wrap around her horns. You can tell the various class that she is a satyr in a long flowing dress, but her hair drapes down long all the way down her back and off the elk, which then kind of disperse and flutter out into the same kind of light blue and green feathers as the birds that surround. The sage kind of nods her head as Mayfair says, "This is Nessa Brightthorn, the arch sage of Titan's Fall."
Yo, my girl got a fucking glow up!
Yo!
Hey, yo!
Yo!
What happened to her?
Dope
Oh
as
my god!
fuck!
Dude, coming back from the dead fucking did
Whoa.
wonders for her.
That's dope as fuck!
Whoa.
Wow. We were told, as Mayfair turns back to you, we were told by your goblin companion here, Daniel, that you were seeking knowledge of if we could perform certain ritual?
Ah, well, getting right down to it, are we? It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, by the way, Miss Nessa. Or Miss Brightthorn. Brightthorn?
He
Nessa.
smiles quietly and nods to either.
Yes, if we're getting right down to it, as tragic as it was, what may have happened to me, or maybe you don't see it as tragic, maybe you see it as necessary. I don't really know how the archdruids of today feel about the practices of old. But here I am, nonetheless, and I stand here as an archmage, and also as a Walden man, who is, I'm certain, people in places of high power have heard of the beach Vestris. I feel uniquely suited to helping at whatever plans the world has to stop her, as she certainly has plans to do some terrible things to the world. And to this end, I was not aware that I could feel fear in this new body, but I was at a council of the archmages, and Vestris detonated one of the members, and maybe this caused something inside of me, maybe something like fear. And I don't know what to do with this. But the only thing that I can think of right now to stand up to her would be more of me. And to this end, I was thinking that the goblins that I have found myself recently allied with would be good hosts for a new wave of woads, if there was someone who was able to perform these magics.
Mayfair stands up and she says, "Well," leaning out and putting her hand on your knees, says,
It's shaking.
We despise what those druids of old did to you. It is old and archaic magics that horrible, horrible. But I do admire that you, even in your state, are wishing to take such a vile ritual and turn it for good. A very noble of you.
I don't know if there's anything good about it, but it might be necessary.
If it is to counteract the vileness of this Vestris, then I would say it is for good. However, this ritual is old. And I can imagine it would require a great deal of magic, but I believe what small modicum of guidance and power I can add, paired with the nigh but boundless resource of magic that Miss Brightthorn has here, we would be capable of performing it. All that we require is a few certain articles to enable the process. The first, of course, being willing participants. Daniel kind of shouts from the back, I can acquire them. We in the Goblin Union believe in forced volunteers.
Oh no.
Yes, well, and to his
What the fuck?
to his point, I do not
Little
believe
arm twisting.
I do not believe willing was in the contract when I was turned. So
Yes, but if we do not pick willing, how are we any better than those cruel druids of the past?
no, I mean this is a fair point. So maybe we could arm twist some, but not do too much. Try and make sure they're at least slightly willing.
Very well. Among that, we will need a large magical item. Something as a vessel to kind of channel the magics. Other
Like a
than
big
that,
crystal or something?
yes. A big crystal, a big conduit of some kind. After that, Miss Brightthorn and I can provide the rest, and we'll be setting forth to do whatever it needs we have to do to conduct it, if you will.
Now I know that the different maybe genres of magic have their different preferences for, you know, druids might use like a nice sprig from a nice tree or something, and the wizards might use like a opal or something. Is there a preference on this large magical conduit?
No, as we would be able to put our own special touch upon it.
Okay. And if this is all, I did have one more question.
Well, we have all the time in the world. Go on.
Isaiah, is she here?
Oh, yes, she is with us in this grove. Would you like to speak with her?
Oh, I would love that.
I'll call her forth from her studies, and you can speak with her after our meeting here. Don't want to intrude.
For sure.
She is quite fond of you.
Well, I hope her studies are going well here. It was a bit sudden when she left. But I guess it's a bit sudden whenever I leave as well, so...
Indeed, she was quite eager, and we can see there is something unique. We can't quite put our finger on it, but she does seem to absorb a lot of our teachings quite quickly. So she could be a very powerful druid soon enough.
So the large magical conduit, the willing participants, and this is it.
Mm-hmm.
And how much time will you need to prepare the rest of this?
We'll get it done a lot sooner than you would to gather large magical conduit and such, but whenever
Fair.
you bring it to us, we can begin.
Alrighty. Is there anything else? I mentioned Vestris earlier, and you did not seem to wink at it. Have you heard of this Vestris person? You know what we're going up against here?
No, but we've heard it described.
Okay, fair enough.
She seems quite bad.
Do you know much of the archmages?
No.
Also fair enough. And also same. Okay, well, this concludes our business. If there is, non-business to attend to, maybe we could, seal this deal with, some drinks or something. But, aside from this, I do not see a reason to keep you any further. And I do thank you for, allowing us to, graciously enter your grove.
Perfect. Well, absolutely, and it was a pleasure to meet you. As they both nod and you go to bow, they both kind of watch you as you leave before going back to their soft, quiet conversation. There, Double O Daniel kind of steps forward. He says, "Wow, kind of stuffy."
Maybe a little, but, it's such as druids, huh?
Very mysterious.
But if they can do what we need them to, it's good. Well, it's not good, but it's... screw the semantics, it's good.
Okay, cool. Well then.
I guess I'll leave, the rounding up of as many goblins as possible to you, and I will take care of the finding of a large magical conduit. God, I don't even know where to start on some sort of lead for this.
Large magical conduit? I mean, you can build it.
Build it?
Yeah.
I don't know how you would build like a large crystal or something.
Oh, well.
I know how I
know
can
about
transport
that.
one. I have like a horde of war horses, but I do not know how to build a large magical conduit, or if that would be what these druids were looking for, something constructed. They seem pretty natural.
You can grow it?
Well, this is an idea.
Well.
Well, I think I have a meeting with my girlfriend while I am here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, if you ever need to converse with myself or the other, important people of our Gobsco society, just go up to any goblin, or I suppose any kobold, and say the passphrase. He kind of looks around. Hi, welcome to Gobsco.
Yes, I shall do this. Or I might just walk back in. I do remember the way.
Wow. That'd be rude.
Is it rude to just walk into a place that you've been invited?
Well, I mean, we set up the password for, don't skip over that.
Okay. I'll use the password. And I should begin my Archmage training soon, so I will be there probably later today. I can't just walk in.
Well, if you use the password.
This seems like a lot of formality for a place that I'm like going to be right back to, you know?
If you go to the gym, do you have to show your membership card every time? Even if you go there every day?
Well, yes, but if you just step outside for a smoke break.
Not at our gym.
Fair enough. Alright, I will use my passcode when I find some sort of goblin wandering around.
Alright, cool. Well then, and he pulls out a hat from his pocket, puts it on, tips it at you, and then puts it back in his pocket before wandering off.
And I guess I go to wherever I'm supposed to meet Izzy.
Okay. Eventually, kind of after some pointing, the druids lead you over to Isaiah, who's kind of just quietly reading to herself before looking and says, "Rev, what are you doing?"
Oh, hello, my dear Izzy. I'm just hanging out in the grove, you know?
I didn't expect to see you here in the grove.
Well, it would be hard to see me. I kind of blend in with the surroundings. There's a lot of trees here.
Playfully pushes you. Stop it.
Well, I got your letters that said you were hanging out with the Wayfarer Wanderers. I wanted to come see how you were doing, how your studies were, and how you are. You seem happy.
I am happy. The speed of which I'm picking up and learning this magic is incredible. I mean, just the other day, it felt like I was just learning the basics, and now it's all making sense. It's all making sense, and as I read and as I learn and as I study, I come back to this book you gave me, and I can read more of it all of a sudden. It makes more sense.
Well, show me something you have learned. I would love to see.
Okay. As she's like, oh, yeah. She then kind of reaches out and kind of in front of her and begins to kind of move her hand as if like puppeteering, almost like a marionette, kind of jiggling and moving things around. You can see the grass begin to twist and kind of almost as if she's coercing it up and out of the ground. She begins to kind of scrunch her face like, hold on, I'm getting it. This spell is just supposed to make a little, what is it called? A little statue, a little conduit, and it's supposed to match the nature of our druidic magics. And they said mine looked, and she's slowly starting to pull it like up and out of the ground.
Rev puts his hand on the small of her back and says, "Do not strain yourself too hard. He's okay. I'm right here."
No, I'm flowing my magic into it, and as it begins to grow, you can see like a flower, what looks to be a flower, start to kind of grow up out of the ground. She's like, imbuing it with my magic now, and you watch as the flower begins to kind of like shrivel up and twist up and kind of spindle itself, and you feel within you this like hollow emptiness. And she goes, oh, well, I imbued it with my magic, but it was supposed to be a flower. And you find your eyes, your gaze kind of locked in on the ground around it, shriveled into dirt. A soft red, almost kind of glowing spores branching off of it, and this twisted, small, mangled creation lay on the ground. Whew. So far, so good, though.
I would say so. This was impressive.
After a little while, it like crumbles into ashes, and poof, it returns back into the ground as nutrients. See this ground? Ba ba ba. She digs her fingers in. She's like, yeah, look, soft and gray, perfect for fertilizing. Or so the druids say.
Yes. It would seem so. I could imagine a nice grove sprouting up here soon.
Oh, could you imagine a grove just filled like my own? Look at this. And she kind of points to like mushrooms and stuff. She's like, look at that. All of this made by one druid. I could have my own.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's not as mangled as what that thing was, but I mean...
Everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah. One of the druids said it's like I'm making plants, but I'm skipping to the part where they become fertilizer.
Yes, and using other plants to do so.
Yeah. Well, I had a good time talking with you, but I really got to get back to this. As you can see, I'm not polished up just yet.
Well, I've been missing you around town at Advent Attire.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sort of staying here very long term, you think?
No, I guess I can head. They said we can, you know, venture out into the town every now and again, as a little break. So I guess I can go back and open shop in a few days.
Okay. Well, next time you're in town, just knock on my door and let me know.
All right. Bye, Rev. And she reaches down and gives you a big old hug, kind of lifting you off your feet.
he definitely holds her back.
As you look up and into her eyes, you can see that the purple of her eyes is starting to become more magenta. A tonal shift.
It was great seeing you, Easy.
Bye, Rev.
And he leaves.
Oh. In the meantime, back in Tuskashini. What's happening in me swamp?
I'm so stressed now.
Get out of my swamp!
What is happening? Who is this bitch in me swamp? Why is Nessa not talking? What's happening? Why does she have feet now?
I'm gonna go put in a snake. I'll be right back.
I'm serious.
I mean, A little artist mistake, whatever.
No, I'm choosing to believe that it's actually an imposter. There's something nefarious going on in my group.
No, not the nefariosity.
Not the Ferrioso.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Don't hurt Vanessa. Been through enough.
Oh, she's going through more now. She got feet.
She just wants to chill in her grove with her animals and not have feet.
Nope, she got feet now.
She wants to. She likes her hooves.
I want to be concerned about what Izzy's going through, but I'm also doing a genocide, so it's hard for me to.
How can I think about my girlfriend when I'm so focused on goblin genocide?
Well, no, how can I judge her for anything that she might be doing when I'm about to do the worst thing?
But she be Nessa.
Oh.
I like this character and I love the glow up, but I'm not gonna lie. I really missed like the vines between her horns with like the birds roosting on there. That was like my favorite part of her design.
Yeah, but we needed that glow up though.
Yeah, no, it's quite a glow up.
I can't believe
She
you
has
had.
reached so much enlightenment. Her body just split, and now it's a deer and a person. Just
I can't believe you had a damn picture for this Isaiah's
I know.
creation thing.
He's been cooking.
Funky.
What the hell?
They let me cook.
He's been
Cook.
cooking.
Cook.
Something's happening.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Great.
This artwork fits Nessa perfectly. All the colors, everything. Just not the feet.
Yeah, just not.
We done goofed.
Mm-hmm.
What does she
Still,
have?
still Seder though. Yeah, she got little hooves.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You'll hoof to fix it.
Mhm.
Also,
Leave.
her just being completely quiet in a conversation like that has me concerned.
well, he was waiting for you to say something, but you never did.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
I got the distinct feeling that I was not supposed to talk unless I was prompted, which is generally how it goes with a character like that.
Mhm.
With past character introductions.
Yeah, if they're in as an NPC, it's either you're told
Oh,
to
they're
play
mine now.
information. Yeah.
Yeah, you're told
No.
like prior to it all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Change the map back in Burakkuonā.
Bukake Rama.
Whoa.
You see
It's just a white soup.
whoever's kind of looking out of the window, you see an orange glow off in the distance. As alarms like ding 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 begin sounding, and off in the distance you hear the screams and lamentations of broken-hearted orc men.
Weebs. The weebs.
That's the signal, everybody.
What was that?
You say wouldn't mind taking May for my Burakkuonā? Not the snow druid. No.
becomes the new waifu.
No, there's only one.
I swear to God, if we find a body pillow of her, I'm leaving.
You find a body pillow of yourself.
I would
Body pillow of Nessa.
I would
Body
scream out.
pillow mothers.
Wholesome.
Body pillow mothers.
Bring it back to wholesome vibes.
Mubbers.
Man.
Mubbers with the star ball.
I hate that we're causing political intrigue with fucking body pillow destruction. This is ridiculous. I hate this place.
Home sweet home.
You thought it was like a traditional Japanese style. Nope. Nope.
Uh,
A lot has changed since you.
Clearly, this was not the place that was imagined in her backstory.
Zoxag, so do you have a
No,
body
I
pillow?
don't. Let's just
okay.
go.
Okay.
Have you seen a body pillow around?
As
Why would
you're
I?
running, you a huge like explosion just go off as a big mushroom cloud in the sky, and you see kind of little fiery comets flying out, and burning body pillows plop all around you in the road. Lamentations, people come out of their house like, no! Sakura-chan! People like running over, like sliding across their knees and like holding it up like it's their dead child, like nah.
On the run there, were there trees? I'm assuming there's trees around. Like I don't know how heavily forested.
Yeah, there's body pillows landing in trees.
Because Hold would be hitting his head on branches consistently.
They're not that low.
Yeah,
They're not that low?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, remember, most of the people. that live
Motherfucker
here-
grows 1 foot and he's like, be hitting my head on shit. I got these long ass arms.
Yeah, most of the people in this land are your height or taller.
Okay.
Oh.
Body pillow plops down. You hesitate for a second as you see it's a body pillow. Count Douglas.
I am not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Isn't Count Douglas a demon?
Hey, he got fans.
Not surprised.
He got fans.
Is there one of Shirzad?
None that you can see.
Okay.
Someone also asked this question earlier, and now I'm concerned. Is there one of me?
Yes,
Roll
one of the royalty.
Perception.
my passive is 21.
I would say hanging from a tree, you see some thighs that look awfully familiar.
Ataru.
Everyone kind of looks up, sees like from the waist down, just nude Ataru. Heyo.
Runs full speed to get past that, just running away from everybody.
Another pillow plops
And
down.
you can
to Tanya.
see. Yeah. These leaves get around. They got so. They got so much.
You have an interesting culture.
No, I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to think about it. I never thought it. Why?
Hold just picks up the one at a time. It's like,
Oh,
why?
I regret going to the student race. I regret going to the student race.
Original.
just him on his Mustang, his Clydesdale.
We do not ever talk about this. We do not.
As body pillows plop and fall down all over the place. Eventually you make it to the teleportation area. Kind of tucked away. You go to the, let's say, furthest one in the back and begin to cook.
All right, is it time for the Arcana rolls?
Yes. There you find various kind of portals and rings, all with various Burakkuonā symbols. But with a 14, I would say the contraption and mechanism a little funky. You're gonna have to play around with it.
Give me time to figure this out.
Standing guard.
Soon enough, since Sock is standing guard, you eventually hear the clamber and clank. More corpse Ronins.
We have a problem.
Handle it. I'm working on this. I've almost got it.
Okay.
As you stand in the center, there are running up
starts. I'm gonna cast Bless.
Okay.
One is gonna be Ataru for the. Does it affect ability?
No, it does not. It does not.
Well,
affect
Cowboy Prayer does.
Cowboy,
Cowboy
prayer.
prayer.
Go ahead and put yourselves in the center.
I'm cowboy praying.
Ooh.
So I would say one action from everyone. It could be Taru's.
Bless is up to 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everybody else besides Ataru gets Bless. That would be me, me, Cecil, and Sock.
Where you at, Hold? Not even on the.
Hold on, I'm having to clear out all the pictures.
The body pillows?
Yes.
Clearing out the body pillows.
Yes.
What?
And then. Ah!
I will still never get over the fact that Cecil's initials are cum.
Unplanned too.
The name came before the man. And he's come.
Especially with the phrase, the name came before the man.
Alright. So. Oh. Hold up, was there old ones on here?
Hmm?
Y'all see 2 versions on each?
What do you mean?
On the initiative roll?
No.
No.
Oh, alright, let me refresh them.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
It is a me problem.
Yeah.
So we got the cowboy prayer on the skill checks?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it-
Shoot.
is
What?
Cowboy-
Which one does
Cowboy-
everyone have? Because I got. What's your
Taru has a
initiative?
15.2, Sock has a 19, I have an 8, Cecil has a 24.
Okay.
And I forget, Cowboy Prayer is only to one person?
No, it's to proficiency bonus. Proficiency bonus.
Which would be enough for all of us.
Okay.
Wow.
Which is the embodying bond.
Yeah.
Alright, that works.
Hey, we got that Payday 2 vibe, let's go.
All right. First to act, Cecil, you whip out the gun, blicky.
Oh, God.
I guess we are doing
Hang
criminal.
on.
We're doing what?
We are doing criminal acts.
Yes.
Fiat.
Unauthorized use of a teleporter, baby.
Yeah, and destruction of their
Although,
body pillows.
Well, the destruction of body pillows, definitely. Although I think that was a moral obligation. Second, we did technically pay for a return trip.
That is true. Heist.
I have Dre Ambusher on this.
Mm-hmm.
Never really like optimized.
I mean,
I'm pretty.
you're in the lead regardless, so.
Yeah.
But normally, yeah. So you have 10 feet extra movement for this first turn, and you can make an additional weapon attack.
How many of them are there?
So there are 4 of them. Right now you should have 4 attacks on the first turn, or 8 attacks if you action surge.
I don't have that many fucking bullets.
Ooh. Just whip the rest.
I mean, you still get 4 attacks, even if they're not. So who has bless?
Everybody besides Ataru.
And then everybody got the cowboy prayer.
Yep.
Cowboy prayer.
That's gonna be the purple.
We got 2d4s added to our attack.
I want to trip. Actually, I'm gonna try to trip all of them if possible.
Okay.
Get them on the ground. Starting. Yeah.
Oh, alright. That hits for demo.
Priority die expended.
Oh, you didn't even have bless on that roll either.
No. And damage.
Oh no, it already had the
Okay,
superior
okay.
dice in there.
Okay.
1 attack, pushing out that 43 damage. So stacked up and racked up out here.
Ow.
Okay.
Make them fall.
Make them fall.
Ball.
Kneel.
I'm beyond you, child. I'm beyond this guy. What's your DC? I think is 17.
Kneel to
So
me.
it does not fall. It barely holds on as you pop it in the kneecap. All right, you have 3 more attacks.
Bruh.
In the words of the weebs, you attempted to shoot his Nico.
But do remove Dread Ambusher as
But I can put on bless, right?
yeah. So bless affects your attack rolls.
You just get
Bless and
default.
Bolting Bond. The only thing that gets removed is the Dread Ambusher off the damage.
Let me try hitting this.
Okay.
This music, it's going pretty hard. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Payday music goes hard.
That does hit. Ooh.
Holy shit.
So excited.
Alright,
There's
let me
Payday
see.
3 coming out soon too.
Ba-ba-ba. Cool. Make the rank roll. You fall over, so
Get down.
as you blow out the foot, and as it takes a step up and tumbles forward, giving the good wah-pa-pa-pa-pa.
No, I'll just try this one here. Started out too.
So you had 7 bullets total, including Grandpa Max.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that hits. Strength one. Oh, fail. You fall over.
Kneel.
Deal.
Ew.
Then probably just gonna step back. So. Good luck. As he runs.
You still got 1 more attack.
Oh my god.
You had 4 attacks. And then you
Do
action
a
surge, you
fade
get
shot.
4 more attacks.
Pull a Max Payne, just dive
do you get
back,
the Dread
fire the
Ambush
last
attack
shot.
again? If your action's
Yeah, you get the Dread Ambush because it's taken as if you're taking another turn, but it's still the first turn.
I did not realize.
Alright. I guess I'll try to trip.
Cecil just does the Max Payne dive back, just
If Cecil gets another revolver, they could dual wield for another attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's true.
They can open their turn with 10 attacks if they actually.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
And that hammer. Just... The only thing that limits them is
You have to
bullets.
reload?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to reload.
You do have, yeah.
But each gun holds 6, so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Guess I'll
roll to attack it.
not one. Try to knock him over. I love making people fall.
Just
We're my
kneel to me.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
Is your gun
miss.
misfire?
No, there's no misfiring.
Oh.
Misfiring is only for the gunslinger class, and it's like, why do we have a class that has a
That's
punishing
kinda
effect?
bull.
What's kind of bull? Not having a
No,
misfire?
just the fact of the actual specific class dedicated to guns has misfire, but yeah, if you get a gun regularly.
It was a homebrew by a third party DM by the Matt Mercer, and he's not too great at making these untested classes.
Yeah.
Stock, it is your turn.
That was my experience with a blood hunter.
Yeah, how many times did I misfire in your campaign, Raven?
A lot.
Well,
The gunner subclass is terrible. Or gunslinger. It's terrible.
can I? Well, first, can I rage?
You may rage. Yeah, the League of Legends even Renegade is better than Gunslinger. Yorage, roll your D8. What is that do?
Oh, 6. Shit.
I'm surrounded by multicolored protective lights. Again, +1 bonus to AC,
Yay.
and within 10 feet of me, my allies gain the same bonus.
I have a 13.
Wow. Sock rages and then sneezes, and then a bunch of lights explode out of him.
Might be kind of weird, but your sneeze seemed to have made me feel tougher.
Well, that's good. Are you sure it's not my amazing rage right now that's making you feel tougher?
I'm pretty sure it's the sneeze.
Are you
Because it seemed to happen
Are you sure?
simultaneously after the sneeze.
I mean, I raged and sneezed at the same time as well, so... Anyway. Can I also imbue my sword, or is that also a bonus action?
That is a bonus action.
Dang, okay. Mer. Can I just like hold my action until they run closer, and then hack them when they get near?
I mean, when you rage, you also get half your movement speed forward, and then like you can reach them. Or are you waiting specifically for them to get close?
Oh, that's...
No, I guess I'll run for it. That seems sucks kind of deal.
Okay. Well, you get advantage on these two because they're down. Otherwise, you can get advantage on this one by running up and reckless attacking, which will give them advantage on you, so they might be able to hit you easier.
I'll run over to this far guy. That boy. Can I reach him?
Which one? Writing in my notes. Yeah. With your charge from your
Yeah, do it.
rage. All right, move up. Move up and make you 2 attacks. Bonk, bonk.
Papa. Papa.
All right, all right. Hefty. Oh God. Up. As you bring the blade down and then stab into it, you hefty damage. Oh.
Little colorful lights flying after him.
I gotta remove 5 from that. Oh. Okay. Hefty damage, colorful lights, and dazzling sparks. As you guys watch it, they're like fireworks and sparklers chasing after Sock as he runs forward. Display of fury and color. Oh. Taru, it is your turn.
Alright, I am trying to get this shit to work. So, with my action. Yalla.
24.
Oh. That hits? Oh, that don't hit.
No, I'm not attacking him.
But I mean, that do hit. That do hit.
I'm trying to get us out of here.
I will say you are. You know what? We'll do it. Where's the map? We'll do it this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are triangulating. You got this area so far.
Oh.
Got it.
All right.
Oh, so per success roll, it narrows it down. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. These guys are undead, so I don't
You
have
got a
any
bonus
of them.
action.
Yeah. Oh, I do have something. Okay. Which one of these guys is looking the most?
The one that Stars and Stripes over here is attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying to kill. I'm trying to add some CC. So I'm probably gonna try to stun this one with my bonus action. I'm gonna throw a stunning shuriken.
You have sharpshooter because it is on the ground.
This one is still
Oh,
standing.
that one's on the ground. Then this one.
Okay, no disadvantage then.
I don't have bless, and cowboy prayer is only once. Ha! Well,
No.
all right. Well, there goes.
You
My
errantly throw one between the legs at him.
there goes my one use of that because I am out of chakra.
Oof.
Woof.
Hold! Verbolg! Verbolg the door.
I have 30. Wait. Should have 40. Moving up to here. I'm gonna cast. On the ones that are, both the ones that are down. Just do a straight line.
Okay. All right, roll your 3d8.
Does them being prone give them disadvantage on it or anything?
It would give him disadvantage.
But the first one would pass either way. So the first
Yeah.
one takes half, second one takes full.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Bonus action?
I do not have any bonus action economy to use.
All right. Corpse rounding. This guy gonna get up. gonna rush forward. This guy's gonna get up.
Oh,
Who katana swipes? Yeah. Yeah, on sock. What's your AC, sock?
apparently 16.
Okay, first one hits. Wha-bang. Only the 12 and the 30.
So it's
So
6,
42
36.
damage. Oh, it'd be 36.
Yeah.
Then these two gonna run up.
And necrotic. Oh wait, this one ran which way? Like this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sentinel on this one right here. Because he attacks sock.
Okay.
With advantage too, so.
That do hit. You put Bless in the wrong spot. Blessing and Bolding Bond are in the wrong spot. That's the damage portion.
Oh, what's it need to go into?
Attack roll modifier. What?
I do not have.
You need to activate it then.
Okay. This one is gonna attack you. Ja.
That definitely hits. That definitely hurts.
2 damage. And then this one is running out of tar. Cecile!
Back at it again.
Where?
What are white vans?
Mm-hmm. Alright, obviously, shooting this guy.
Cover me, cover me!
Then I'm gonna try to... I can drop...
Okay. Drop the old
Drop
katana.
it. Drop it.
Okay. Strength. Ooh, it holds on.
But do I still do damage to it?
Oh yeah, yeah. You still do. You'll always do the damage to it.
Okay.
Still got 2 more attacks.
I'll use my last bullet on him.
Grandpa Max?
No, I don't have.
Okay.
I still have one more. We're not using the Grandpa Max bullet.
Alright.
Oh god. Alright.
That would just be overkill.
And I'm gonna do, since I meant to put my superiority dice on that. Whoopsies. I wanted to rally.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bonus action. Never mind. I guess I still need. And then I want to do hit points with sock.
Okay.
Oh.
I want to say like, not again, not again, sock. I don't have this. I don't have sanctuary for you. Please, God.
Nar.
And then I'm gonna put myself between Taru and
Ooh, roll a d10. It didn't. The damage from the disarming attack didn't get added. It's just sharpshooter there.
10.
Okay.
8.
Makes a difference. This one is bloodied.
We're good.
Alright. Sock, it's your turn.
Okay. How many hit points did I get from Cecil?
It is his hit points equal to superiority roll. That's my comparison. Do I roll a superiority?
Yeah.
Okay,
Roll a d10.
And then that's 5 plus my charisma.
3, so 8.
Chorizo.
Wow.
8 chorizos.
If I was to put a score to your words, I would feel 8 more inspired.
8 more temporarily
I would feel
healthy.
8 better.
Oh, is something
Alright.
fucked up?
It's fine. I'd like to use my bonus action to infuse my sword with acid.
Okay, your sword is infused with acid.
What did he do? Spit on it?
Yes, he sneezed on it. Started bubbling. Oh gosh. Then I want to attack both boys on either side of me, and I want to use my trip attack maneuver thing and try to knock them both down. Just pop, pop.
Well,
Pop, pop.
okay, both hit. 2 strength rolls. They stand up, but
Dang.
hefty boy damage. Okay, this one looking very weak. This one. Okay, both looking bloodied. Good beans, good beans, good beans. Okay. Taro, it is your turn again.
Once more, I activate Arcana check.
Ooh, very strong, very strong. We go back to the map. Oh man, that's such a good roll. Go.
Oh my god, wait, they're both 25s with a +4.
Damn.
Oh, we're getting there.
All right. Moving the map.
I'm sorry for making this a hassle.
Anything else on your turn?
Do I have to be in the center to do this?
Yeah, you're touching the knobs.
All right, then nothing else. I got nothing as a bonus action I can do.
Harold.
All right. I'm gonna hit the one that's that I have flanking on.
Okay. Very nice.
Oh, it was almost a crit. I'm upset.
Very nice.
And then, how bloody does this one look?
Bloody. Moderately.
I'm gonna hit the other one that I don't have, John. And gonna use the channel of divinity, the knee kick, flying knee.
Mm-hmm.
So let me roll. Here's the 2d8 radiant, followed by the extra 65 radiant damage.
Hey. Oh, that is enough to outright kill it.
Damn.
Just
Bam! As you
sword goes around his neck, just brings it in.
Yeah, you
Sheesh.
knee him in the face, and with an explosion of blue flame, just backburst. The top torso is incinerated, and all that's left is a glowing sword from the heat.
You know, I thought
Power,
I'm
the
actually
power
quite
of
fond
blue
this
fire, the
sword.
god of guidance, powers you.
Yeah!
Guide these hands as you throw them.
And that'll enter.
Okay.
I have nothing.
Oh my goodness. Someone just sent me some. I'm sending it to you, Lindsay. Right. These two are gonna make 2 attacks against one against Sog, one against Hold. It's gonna be the one on the far end. Oop. So 6 slashing plus 36 necrotic, 42 damage. Then this one's gonna attack Floldador. Nope. Last one's gonna run up and attack Signal.
Oh, I get
Okay. Does 20 hit you?
can I put my shield up?
The spell shield? Or...
No, I have a shield.
No. No.
Yeah, it hits me.
There is something that lets you raise it up as a reaction. No.
It is.
Alright, so you'll take
11.
have that, so 11 necrotic damage and 15 slashing. And then it is your turn, Cecil. Cackle. Cackle.
That's really
Cackle
funny,
or
by the way.
YCs.
Where is it? Hang on, I'm looking for it. Give me a second.
I'm a anyway.
Radiant
like, what are you doing?
Action surge.
Oh, big.
And then
You should get a version of Cecil with the peace signs, but draw a little halo and some wings above them.
Yeah.
This way you can switch to it. But yellow, the color for. Alright.
And make sure. Okay. Mace time, baby. Why is Sharpshooter on there? My bad. My bad, fellas.
Oh.
That's still like 13. That's 14 damage. Radiant Soul.
1 damage. Alright.
Does Radiant Soul not go into it?
14. Yeah, it's there. 14 damage.
So, what? Jeez.
Yeah. And
What'd that be?
I don't know if I can hit him again. Probably not, but
No.
okay.
Because you use your action of Radiant Soul.
I'm just trying to keep myself between him and Ataru, basically.
Okay. It's working. Sock, it's your turn.
Gonna use my second wind to get some health back.
Okay.
Which is
Sock has fire levels?
yes. Although I'm not sure how many. I think I might have more fighter levels than barbarian.
Oh, what the heck?
I think I'm only 3 in barbarian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you did it to
You're
get
like
the
full bar.
Oh,
You did it to
10,
wild
10
surge.
fighter, 3 barbarian, because she wanted the battle master things
Yep.
to trip people.
Yep.
what happened to my
Love that.
sheet? What did y'all do to it?
What?
Does my character sheet look all bad now?
Oh, I noticed with the there was I think an update that went through it. It messed up all of my character sheets as well.
Why it look bad?
It was.
Is it
It's normal now.
Why is she blaming us?
hit the settings by mistake? Character sheet is sheer madness. Like Yours and Cecil's. I look at him going, what the fuck are we looking?
Same.
There's like literally 3 sections in my
Cecil got it.
abilities that are just the same maneuvers repeated. Like I have maneuvers, and then a little way down I have maneuvers.
I know,
It's
but
the
like
same-
the way, like you could just click on them to open them, but you open them to like edit them to read them.
What?
See, it
just click
it
on
don't
the
matter.
name.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway, I can't find
Cecil
my.
got no spells, but has so many other martial
Here,
options. And just scroll down. I'm like, Jesus.
I think this is the first time I'm actually like fighting someone with my mace. Instead of just
Second-
dropping it on me.
I can't find second wind on my.
It's alright. It's I.
don't know where it went.
You have it. It's because
I
you.
know I was scrolling up and down. And I can't find...
It's right here. It's because you opened it with the edit thing, so it made it look funny.
Second win is. Oh yeah, you already got it. Come on.
Anyway, it's
Here you go, Sophie.
just
I got you
one
now.
Yeah, 1d10 plus
I
your
got you
fighter
now.
level.
I don't know.
Healing.
One d10 plus, so I have to roll 1d10.
Yes. Oh no.
I'm having a massive brain fart. So
Brain
that's
magic.
13.
Magic.
13 plus
22.
9.
I didn't even know you had this.
What's that?
Magic.
It lets you
Okay.
sniff out magic.
Oh yeah. I used it once, like last
did.
There are
session.
magic
Oh my goodness, there's a search bar at the top.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. That's new.
Alright,
I was
alright.
messing with that because you can
There's a
filter
filter
by...
at the top
Yeah,
where you can filter
yeah.
by racial class.
It's so
Oh my
nice.
god.
You're
I
right.
fly my sheet around. That's
so
how I get lost. Now I'm not gonna find anything.
I'm trying to escape your sheet. Alright, well,
Put it
I don't
to
know where
put
anything
it
is
to the
anymore.
void.
how'd you get
Chris is in the
47 hit
void.
points?
I had 20 something and I added 22.
Wait, you only had 44
I
hit points
had
going into this
I
thing?
had
Oh,
25.
she had
They do a
25.
lot
I
of
added
necrotic
22.
damage.
I've not been doing so great, guys.
You've taken a lot of necrotic
Okay,
damage.
okay, no, I see
Anyway.
where you got. I see where you got it.
Anyway, what was I even doing? I don't
Second
completely.
win first.
You completely bungled my train of thought.
Sock got a 10 in charisma and tells you got no riz and no smart.
No, that's why I keep running forward.
Still trying to pull
Big
goblin
ding
bitches
Hey,
successfully.
hey. Anyway, I'd like to hit these 2 boys again.
Yeah.
All right, roll the attack and hit.
Bop bop.
Okay. This one will hit if it's the first one.
Sure.
Math. Okay, and then second one will kill it. Bah! And you whop its head off. The corpses fall to the ground. Mm-hmm.
Can I use my action surge, or is that a bonus action?
No, you can use your action surge. It's free.
I just want to finish off this guy.
Okay, so your action surge, you get 2 more attacks now.
Yeah.
Bop bop.
Okay, that will definitely kill it.
Kill it.
As you lop off one arm and then come down and cut off head and arm with the other one.
You just brutalize it.
Upswing, downswing. Ba-ba.
I hate these things.
I'm trying to get us out. We can see them no more.
I don't like this island.
I'm not the biggest fan, but I still want it to be okay.
Ataru, it's your turn.
I'm gonna get us out. I'm gonna get us out.
We'll see.
Let us out, let us out, let us out, let us out!
Okay. Drawing the circle.
We're on Titan's Fall.
I know.
That's good enough. Get in!
Alright, you hit the go button. It opens up. Y'all run up in there. Right? Everyone's just running up in there.
Well, I regret to inform you all that on the battle map, there was a Ronin on the platform with us.
Yeah.
You're all going.
Old would have grabbed Sock and just Misty stepped towards it.
Alright.
Because right after they're done attacking, they're
all
just heaving,
going.
just picks you up.
Oh!
Let's see where is it gonna put you?
Are we all dispersed across the
Oh
circle?
god, are we gonna be up in the air?
Oh no!
60 feet up.
Dude, I thought it went to fucking teleporter.
Should have calculated more!
I thought they went to platforms!
Just opens up inside of a wall.
It's 100 feet in the air. Oh shit!
End up in Gobsco.
As you teleport, there's a rush of magic as Cecil, you are fighting the Ronin, and as it goes to swing at you, whoosh, the sudden feel of magic rushes over you, kind of drawing your gun. For a brief minute, all the world disappears and reappears. There's the whirring of mechanical gears, the buzzing and hum of magic. The corpse Ronin kind of taken aback by a brief second before it goes to turn to you, before its head is just gone. And you hear, "No violence in the store."
Hey!
He puts away what looks to be, you're not even sure, but out of character, it's a ray gun.
Oh my god!
God damn.
As he pulls out what looks to be a small D battery and puts a new one in, and then pockets it under the table. Would you like to sign up for our credit line?
No credit line. Okay, we're going home, we're decompressing, and we're figuring this shit out. Okay, guys?
You
Bye,
can't get rid of me that easily.
She's walking out the door if she can.
I love the fact I just exited out of it and you just reappear him back up. I'm like, no!
Credit line. As each of you step out, you hear one more time. No interest.
I did it again!
Credit. As you
Oh man. I could use
no.
a nap.
Agreed.
Yes.
But also,
Sorry.
whoa.
Sorry for picking you up back there. You were kind of busy brutalizing that corpse.
Oh, it's fine. I was getting a little carried away anyway. Probably best. Sorry about your island, Ataru. It is very unique, I will say.
Look, I don't like to think about the Suits and Racy very often, even less so now that I saw what we saw in that tree, but It's fine. I just don't want people to die. I don't want what's happening there to be happening, and that's about it.
Hey, so
It's not the greatest place. It's got plenty of flaws.
that's okay.
There's a
Every
reason
place does.
There's a reason I left. There's plenty wrong with it, but this is something that should not be there. So let's just go home, take a nap. We could discuss it another time.
Yeah. Hey, it's gonna be okay. I mean, we're gonna get it back.
I hope they're okay. I don't like leaving knowing what's going on and knowing that they're trapped.
Sock pats your knee. I understand.
Thank you.
And we're gonna do everything we can to make things right over there.
Old's big hand just goes on top of your head. It'll be okay. After I get used to this, I'll probably be able to rip the head off of Vestris. Be done with this.
That would be fantastic.
We should
And I'm
find
really-
Rev.
Yes. Oh, I'm also really fond of this Kamiko?
Kimono.
Ah. It's freeing.
Looks flattering on you.
It actually does.
Oh,
Not gonna
thank
lie.
you.
Let's sweep the house.
Okay.
As you walk by, there's a little bit of mail in there. Just coupons, letters for, people to come visit and eat with the Wayfair Wanderers. Various, newsletters. There's a conference being held led by entrepreneur Vanderbork.
Oh my god.
So snazzy.
Oh my god.
Entrepreneur Vanderbork.
There's so many sheep.
Being held in the guild hall for the next few days, and you can already see there's a buzz of people around, as it's been a little while. But nevertheless, this is where we'll end our session for today.
Wow.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Wow.
Good session.
How long were we gone?
Well, actually, during this time, Rev would be talking with the druids
Mm-hmm.
in terms of timing.
Okay.
That.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
A lot of lore drops, some good, some weird.
Weird.
Alright.
It's interesting. Rev getting all this deep lore drop, and I'm like, oh.
There's weaves with body pillows.
Yeah,
That's your
We're
homeland.
getting spicy lore. We're just getting weaves. It's like, oh.
It's like, tell me more about
I-
Rev out here pushing the plot. and he's speed running the plot.
No.
I was trying to do my plot.
I mean, you're doing the plot, but I'm saying you're going 40 miles an hour. Rev's going 100 miles an hour.
Rev's gonna come back.
He
telling
definitely
all this
it's
shit,
going a
we're just
lot
like,
quicker.
Oh, definitely.
Rev's going down a dark path.
What? He's gonna come
Goblin
back. He's gonna tell us
genocide.
every day. We're just gonna be like, what?
The Woden Legion.
Woden Army. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.